This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Plenty of time, loads up, lets it fly down the sideline. He wants Torres, he's got to come back, he makes the catch. Down, Jackson Torres. There's a chance for Spring Hill. Back set, kill for Serpan.
A nice touch there, looking for Rainforth, and he's able to find the back of the net. A first touch volley. The substituted freshman, Odell.
Gano looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos on a 3rd down and 4 from the 5.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
And good Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first day of the work week and back to work for both the Broncos and the Wildcats as we continue Frontier League coverage here on Spring Hill Sports Live as well as Varsity Sports Live for our Louisburg fans, and settle in for a night of high school basketball, a boys and girls basketball doubleheader getting ready to come your way here tonight as the Broncos of Spring Hill do make the trek over to their cross-county foes, the Louisburg Wildcats. These have been pretty good matchups here over the last few years of these two teams. Broncos and the Wildcats, despite even what the records may be, these always seem to be pretty close, pretty hard-fought, and competitive. Oftentimes, on the girls' side of things, certainly the athleticism of Louisburg always is able to match up with some of the athleticism of the Broncos, and we'll see how the X's and O's and the skills on the basketball court match up with those athletes here tonight. In the front side of our high school basketball doubleheader is the Louisburg Wildcats 0-5 host the Spring Hill Broncos at 4-2. Broncos coming off just their second loss of this young season last week on Tuesday night, where they fell to Eudora 53-50. Really a game, I think, for the Broncos that in hindsight probably feel like they let slipped away. Certainly that third quarter, outscored 15-8 in the third. Broncos did win the fourth quarter, but it was that third quarter letdown that really proved the difference, and a really good players for Eudora specifically. The Broncos really just had a hard time answering Bryn Dieterding 25 points in that win over Spring Hill, and once she kind of got going in that third quarter, Broncos didn't have an answer for her and fall to 4-2. Before that, Broncos have played pretty well to kick off this season as they opened up things at the Emporia tournament and picking up 2 out of 3 wins at that game, that tournament, only losing to Topeka Hayden 36-59. And so wins so far this season in the Frontier League against Tonganoxie and Baldwin, and then that one loss to Eudora. So the Broncos 2-1 in Frontier League play, 4-2 in this season. For the Wildcats, struggling just a little bit. They've had just a really good run of some athletes here over the last few years, but trying to rebuild just a little bit with some youngsters for Coach Lane, and the 0-5 start, certainly not what they want in the conference. The Wildcats 0-4. One non-conference loss against a really good Wamego team, 36-31. So kudos to them for scheduling those. In those games, though, for the Wildcats, they've not necessarily been blowouts. A 2-point loss to Tonganoxie, about a 10-point loss to Baldwin, a good Baldwin team, and then a 8-point loss to Ottawa. And so they've been right in these games. I expect the same here tonight against the Spring Hill Broncos. Broncos with some work to do, trying to bounce back from their loss again last week. It's the first game of the new year for the Wildcats. All the snow and cancellations. This game was postponed from Friday to tonight, so we'll play some Monday basketball here tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics. If you can't tell, we're right in front of the band. We'll have some band entertainment throughout the night. Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics, experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists. They have decades of combined experience. Locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. We'll come back and kick off the Comfort Designs Heating Air Conditioning pregame show in 2 minutes on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day memory care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Welcome back to Louisburg High School. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gilliard, as we set for this boys and girls basketball doubleheader here in the Frontier League. The Spring Hill Broncos making the trip over here to take on the Louisburg Wildcats, who have a boys game coming up in just a little bit on the backside of our doubleheader. Louisburg Wildcats coming in at 2-3, 1-3 in the Frontier League. The Broncos at 4-2, 3-1 in the Frontier League. Flip side to the girls, where they're kind of licking their wounds coming off a tough loss to Eudora. The Bronco boys are going to be looking to continue their momentum from an overtime win against Eudora. Just a phenomenal play in that one to go to overtime on a bank shot 3 by Jackson Bruce. And then the Broncos just walloped on Eudora in OT to get that win. Just a nice program building type win for that young team in the Broncos, and certainly confidence booster for that really good sophomore in Jackson Bruce. We'll see them here in just a little bit. We're in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And of course, pregame area matchups brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. They've been serving area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for that Elliott Insurance location near you. Big supporters here on Spring Hill Sports Live, also supporters over on Louisburg Sports Live. Learn more about Elliott Insurance Group at elliottInsuranceGroup.com. And actually do have a pretty good slate of games around the area here tonight, and certainly across our network, as we've got some makeup games. We'll tell, may have some folks at our Tonganoxie crew get shut out up at Pleasant Ridge due to some internet issues they had in their gymnasium, so a tough one we'll miss there. Do have a game going on down at our Southeast Kansas with Girard and Columbus at varsitysportslive.com. Tomorrow, though, back at it in earnest. Baldwin taking on Ottawa. Paola is taking on Tonganoxie, and Spring Hill will be against Bonner Springs, tomorrow in the Frontier League slate of games. Spring Hill, Tonganoxie again on Thursday. That'll be homecoming for the Broncos. We'll have that game for you right here on Spring Hill Sports Live. That's a look around your areas. Matchups brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Time for our Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game brought to you by Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce. The key to a successful community is a strong Chamber of Commerce. We've got one in Spring Hill. They remind you to support our community and shop local. Keep up to date with Chamber events by visiting them online at springhillks.org. or stop by the office in downtown Spring Hill. You know, for the Broncos on the girls' side of things, their key to the game is build that confidence up. I really do think they started to lack that a little bit towards the middle of that game. And I think a strong early quarter here for the Broncos against Louisburg will allow them to build up a little bit of that confidence and then be able to play in the half court. I think the Broncos have the players between Sidney Busher and Isla Herman to be able to work effectively in the half court and then take advantage of those mismatches as teams start to overplay Sidney or start to overplay Isla. You see Callie Rodden being wide open on the low block. She can finish at the rim, and excited to see what the Broncos do here to bounce back tonight against the Louisburg Wildcats. Against the 0-5 Wildcats, the 4-2 Broncos coming up here in just a little bit. We're about 3 minutes away from tip-off, and this will come back at your starting lineup. Opening tip-off here from Louisburg. It's the Wildcats and the Broncos tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back out here to Louisburg High School, getting set for the playing of our national anthem. We'll get a good shot at the Louisburg Pep Band and bring you tonight's national anthem. Had to get out of the way, so I wasn't on camera there for the playing of the national anthem. Apologize for the delay. Nice job by the Louisburg Pep Band. They're going through the starting lineups here inside the go through our starting lineups. First up for the Louisburg Wildcats, it's going to be number 1, Jillian Asher. Number 3, Ashlyn Kuhlman, a senior. Asher, a senior as well. Number 13, Morgan Latham, a junior. Number 21, Shyler Whiting, a senior. And number 22, Samantha Lane, a senior as well. So a core group of seniors have got a nice complement of players here in a deep bench. We'll see what they've got here tonight for the Broncos. For Spring Hill, starting lineup, it will be number 12, Aubrey Meter, 5'9" junior, averaging 8.3 points per ball game. Number 15, Addie Bond, 5'7" senior, averaging 8.2 per night. Number 20, Isla Herman, 5'10" junior, averaging 13.5, coming off a 16-point performance the other night against Eudora. Number 22, Sydney Busher, the 5'9" senior, averaging just under 10 points a game, probably just over 10 points a game at this point, with 16 the other night as well. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Broncos, it'll be number 50, Callie Rodden, the 5'9" senior, averaging just under 6 points a game. Opening tip-off brought to you by the Spring Hill Co-op, your local farm and ag store located in historic downtown Spring Hill. Fertilizer, seed, livestock, and pet feed, and a whole lot more. Stop in and see the helpful staff at the Spring Hill Co-op, 110 South Frank Street, or follow them on Facebook. Call them at 913-592-0094. Sydney Busher leaping at center court against Ashlyn Kuhlman, and we're off and running in this one with the Wildcats winning the opening toss. It's going to be a travel violation against Samantha Lane on the opening salvo of this one, and we'll go ahead and give you, how about a score and time for you as well. First offensive possession of the game for the Broncos. Off far side is Addison Bond. Here's Herman. She'll step back 3 from the top of the key. No good off the heel. Rebound Bond. She'll put it up and good. Good effort play there by Addie Bond to get back to that one and laid it up and in for an early 2-0 lead for the Broncos. Lane trapped out high. Go to Kuhlman, and then she throws it away into the lane. Stolen away. There's Bond once again. Right place, right time. Up the floor to Herman. Another look at a 3. She'll pull it down, step around. Little 8-foot runner on the way, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's up, no good, but she is fouled. Second chance opportunities in the first 2 offensive possessions of the game for Spring Hill. One resulting in a bucket by Bond. This one will send one of the better free throw shooters to the line to shoot 2. Herman, 70% free throw shooter on the year so far. Herman at the line, knocks down the first one. Here comes the second. Up and good. 4-0 lead for the Broncos. Early going of this one. Louisburg facing some pressure from the Broncos. Latham will bring it across, then tries to throw it out of trouble, and she gets tangled up on that far side to Shyler Whiting. Tied up, loose ball, jump ball in favor of the Broncos, so they'll get it right back. So far, Louisburg really struggling to handle the pressure being applied by the Broncos in the backcourt. Haven't really had much of a look at a basket here through the first minute. Herman near side. Good look. Meter. Try to step through. Good play defensively for Kuhlman as she swats that one out of the air. It'll stay with Spring Hill, however. 6:54 to go first quarter. Inbound. Good inbound play and a nice execution. Busher able to finish. 6-0 run to begin this one for Spring Hill. Trying to break that pressure through the middle. Get it to the near side. Up the floor they come for Asher. Asher will reverse direction on the right wing. Here's Lane. Entry pass down inside. Trying to work it for Latham. Good move off the rim. No good. And ripped out of there by Aubrey Meter. Here she comes. Meter up in front court to Bond. Entry pass into Busher. One-on-one against Kuhlman and finished by Sydney Busher. Got it to where she likes to operate. Able to put it in. Latham out around midcourt. Give away to Lane. Back out reset with Asher here approaching the 6-minute mark first quarter. Early going to this one in this Frontier League girls matchup. Asher, 3 on the way, just off the mark. Rebound pulled out of there by Busher. Bond wants to run with it. Up to Meter. Aubrey looking down in, trying to maybe check Rodden. Back outside Herman. 3 on the way, no good. Busher, though, with the rebound. She'll go right back up with it. Gets contact and the foul. And Sydney Busher, 6 quick points. Chance to make it 7 here from the free throw line. And a 10-0 start to this one for Spring Hill.
Foul, Coleman, first foul, team foul number 2. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 12, Sabre Bruggen.
Sabre Bruggen checking into the ball game. The 5'9 senior checks in for Louisburg. And Busher able to finish the and one from the free throw line. Entry pass down inside for Louisburg, and first contact. Brugman quickly into the ball game and makes her presence known. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bruggen.
Foul on 15, Bond, her first foul. Bruggen on the
Foul was called on Bond. Bond picks up her first team foul, number 1 as well on Spring Hill. Trying to snap this 11-0 run is Bruggen. She's able to do that. Here comes the second, up and good. Good quick minutes for Bruggen. Broncos back with it, moving from left to right as you watch it here tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live as well as Varsity Sports Live. Entry pass down inside for Busher. She'll work off left side. Stripped out of her hand by Lane. Lane going the other way. Picks up her dribble, needs a little help from Asher, gets it. Asher will attack. Scoop up, right hand no good. Good rebound and ripped out of her hand from behind and then lost out of bounds back to the Wildcats. It was a good board by Bruggen, and then a little thievery ripped it out from behind her, but out of bounds it goes, and Louisburg will get new life here underneath their own basket for Lane to inbound. Bruggen. Entry pass right back down to Kuhlman. Here's Asher for 3, too much. Good board, though, by Latham. She's trying to look for it. Lane will get it. Long jumper on the way, just rims out. And another rebound pulled out of there by Bruggen. Asher, an opportunity to reset here for the longest possession of this first half for Louisburg. Stolen away by Busher. Busher, the run out off the left side, up and good. How about Busher? 9 first quarter points for Sydney Busher. And the Broncos lead 13-2. Keep that pressure applied. Nearly leads to it. It does. Turnover by the Wildcats. Good ball movement. Kick back out. Here's Herman. She'll pull up. 12-footer on the way, no good. And a foul going to be called on Callie Rodden over the back end. The second team foul on Spring Hill. Lizzie Suter going to check into the game for Spring Hill. She'll replace Bond. Broncos remain in this press. It's not super aggressive, but enough to cause some problems. Asher will throw it out. Now Kuhlman, step back 3 on the way. Looks to be on the way, no good. And a good board by Herman. She'll clear it. Here comes Isla, running the floor up to Suter. Suter, block, nice effort all the way around by both teams, but especially Ashlyn Kuhlman to get back on defense. That's twice she's denied. She's got 2 blocks in the early going of this one. Subs into the ball game for Louisburg as Adeline Stowe checks in the ball game, along with McKenna Losi for Louisburg. Good looking entry pass there and a finish by Herman. 15-2 Broncos halfway through this first quarter. Asher up to Kuhlman. Kuhlman, step back 3 on the way, just missed. Wildcats have taken some opportunities offensively from deep. Meter. Mabry will call out the play from the top of the key. Suter left side. Here's Rodden. Scoop off Meter. Good defense by the Wildcats. Lane's there, but checks her baseline. Sydney Busher, just a good board. They're going to get her over the back, though. Just a little bit of contact, perhaps, with the body. As she's able to get up and over the top, that she'll pick up her first personal foul. It'll be team foul number 3 on Spring Hill. Into the game for Louisburg comes Shyler Whiting back in. Also in for the first time tonight, Allison Brown, the 5'11 senior. Kuhlman able to work it through Losey, get it across the timeline. Broncos man-to-man here on defense. Kuhlman, entry pass, Losey. Good defense there. Turnover going to be called. And back to the Broncos it goes. 3:08 to go, first quarter. Meter off right side. Dump it off inside for Busher here on the near side. They're going to get her for a double dribble. Back-to-back turnovers by the Broncos on offense. So a pair of stops by Louisburg. It's a flourish by Spring Hill early in this quarter. Louisburg settled down just a little bit, at least defensively. Trying to get some offense going. Have yet to score a field goal in this first quarter. 2 points are from the free throw line. Entry pass down inside for Stows. Try to kick out for Kuhlman. At the elbow for Losey. Kick right side, back into Losey they go. Trying to work low block. Good defense by Busher. Poked out of there by Isabel Harris, who checked in at the last dead ball. Harris, left side, hacked bad. No foul call. She'll get it back, and Broncos will keep it alive somehow. Meter. Enough time for her. She'll think about it. Rattles in a three. Aubrey Meter. Thought quite a bit about that one before taking it. Broncos lead 18-2. Quick timeout called by Louisburg. We'll take it along with them. We're back in 60 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
HERS Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, HERS is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back underway in this one, the Spring Hill Broncos on the road here at the Louisburg Wildcats Frontier League girls matchup. Broncos pulling it on Louisburg early on. There's a steal by Suter and a finish. They've had a few of those runouts. Really defensively, the Broncos have been a challenge for Louisburg. And a out of bounds on the Wildcats. Louisburg, it appears, just keeps having big groups of senior kids, and so they've had these years where they've had kind of these exact same names, just the older siblings, I think, of some of these kiddos. Here's a three from Herman. High-arcing shot, no good. Meter trying to get the rebound. On the deck goes Busher and a jump ball. That'll be in favor of the Wildcats. Asher getting ready to come in along with Lane for Louisburg. Along with him comes Madeline Yoder. I may be completely off on some of these kids. Now I'm looking at names and heights. I don't actually have these kids' heights. That girl's not 6'4" for sure. Into the lane, blocked, and a tough call there against Harris. As going through into the lane was Bruggen been probably the most aggressive trying to take it into the paint for Louisburg. She's been rewarded with 2 trips to the free throw line now. She's the 2 points that are on the board for Louisburg. So she knocks down the first one, does Bruggen. She's got all the first quarter points off from the stripe here. Missed that one. Rebound by Harris. Bond to bring it across the timeline for Spring Hill. Working against Asher. Screen comes. Bond picks up her dribble. Good recovery defense. Loose ball. That'll be a jump ball in favor of the Broncos. A little indecision there in the passing game for Spring Hill caused that turnover. Or near turnover. Suter to inbound to the corner here for Bond. Dump off inside Busher. Busher trying to force one up, not there. Harris gets it back out to Suter. Suter for 3, no good. And Herman will come away with it. Another opportunity for Spring Hill. Backside to Bond, and she is fouled. Good pass across the lane there from Herman, and that will send Bond to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was called on Yoder. Her first, the sophomore. Team foul number 3 on Louisburg in this first quarter. Bond misses the first one. Squares away and gets the second. Addie with 3 first quarter points. Broncos their largest lead of the game now, 21-3. Lane, dump off inside, backing, trying to work away as Latham. She's got to retreat, throw it away. Herman, good effort, hustle by Isla to try to even track that one down. She knew she'd have a run-out opportunity if she could catch it. Just couldn't quite get there in time before it went out of bounds. Lane nearly a 5-second count, but able to get it into Yoder. Yoder working against Bond. Busher picks her up at half court. Now they've got the trap on. Back over they go for Latham. Latham to Lane. Lane for 3. No good. High rebound, though, picked up by Asher, and she just couldn't quite squeeze the melon. Out of bounds it goes. Back to Spring Hill with 3.6 to go first quarter. Half quarter for Bond on the target, but just a little short, and that's how we head to the second quarter. It's all Broncos here in Louisburg tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live. We're back in 1 minute.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
(21-3) Broncos in control of this one after one quarter play, limiting the Louisburg Wildcats to no field goals in that first quarter. And an opening stop on this second quarter as well. Nice defense by Callie Rodden on the take there from Louisburg. Bond to bring it across timeline for Spring Hill. Mentioned the keys of the game working in the half court. Broncos have been pretty effective in that. Here's Rodden, a rare 3. I think maybe just a little bit of a tip on its way that way. No, just left it a bit short. Back to the Wildcats. Asher trying to dribble out of that pressure. Meter keeps her on that side of the court. This is going to be a 10-second count, and it is. Bronco defense has been a trouble for Louisburg in the early going of this one. Bronco basketball, 7:20 to go first half. Herman near side. Elbow for Meter. Back to Rodden. She'll go baseline. Callie will make her own room. Shot no good, though. Good defense by Latham for Louisburg. Back to the Wildcats it goes. Asher. Up to Kuhlman near side. Good look backside. Just airmailed it. Looking for Brugan and a little too high. Out of bounds back to the Broncos. Back in action tomorrow as Spring Hill travels back home. Broncos to host the Bonner Springs Braves. We'll have that game for you on Spring Hill Sports Live. Wildcats off tomorrow, but back at it on Friday as they take on the Baldwin Bulldogs. Broncos with it. Bond in the lane. Little runner. Shot no good. And rebound pulled out there by Kuhlman for the Wildcats. Dump off in there, Brugan. Kick back outside to Asher. Here's Lane on the right wing for the Wildcats. She'll get it back. Lane, dump off inside, trying to back her way in there is Latham. She'll take it. Attempt shot no good. Busher fighting for it. Latham comes up with it. Brugan, shot off the bank and good. Sauber Brugan. All the points so far for Louisburg. And the first field goal of the game as well. And now foul going to be called against Louisburg as that foul is called on Latham, her first, team foul number 1 of the second quarter. And Callie Rodden, the free throw line to shoot too. 65% free throw shooter on the season so far. And she'll knock down the first one. Missed the second off the heel, rebound by Kuhlman. I keep saying, I've been saying Kuhlman the whole time, and it's been, 3. Kuhlman, I'm right. Herman, kick off last second, just a errant pass. Lucky that one stays with the Broncos as it rolls off the hip of the defender. If that was delivered there, it would have been an easy one for Busher. Out goes Asher, in comes Shyler Whiting back into the ball game. Good entry again. Busher able to finish on the near side. Sydney now in double-digit points. She's got 11 for this first half. Kuhlman able to break up to Whiting. Long 2 on the way from Whiting. Pulled the trigger quickly on that one. Probably a little bit of room in front of her. Bond will pull it out of the air, and here they come. Good move. Hattie trying to finish. Sydney just said, I'll just go ahead and finish for you. How about it? Busher putting on a show so far offensively. Meter swatting that one out, just stole it away from Whiting. Meter, little stutter step, stop and go. Blocked by Kuhlman. That's the third block of the game for Ashley Kuhlman. 6'1" senior, showing that size. In comes Losey, in comes Stows. Out goes Brugan, and out goes Latham for Louisburg. Busher going to sit down for Spring Hill. Now a timeout taken. I believe it was by Louisburg. Timeout, it's a full. We'll take a 30. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
(26-5) Broncos in control of this one here on the road at Louisburg. Louisburg been limited to just the one field goal so far in the first half of this game, which is we're approaching the midway point of the second quarter. We have a boys game coming up on the backside of our basketball doubleheader tonight as the Bronco boys at 4-2 take on the Louisburg Wildcats at 2-3. Wildcats 1-3 in Frontier League play. The Broncos 3-1 in the conference. 2-1 rather in the conference. Rod left side. No shot clock in this one over here tonight. And there is Isla Herman. Drop it in the triple. Isla with 7 first half points. Broncos' largest lead of the game. Lane near side. Kuhlman. Back over to Whiting. Here's Kuhlman. Lane. Entry pass down inside for Stowe's. Shot no good on the back outside for Louisburg. And now good effort there by the Wildcats to get the steal on the run out. Take it away from Bond. Other way, Whiting. She'll look to attack. Back outside Kuhlman. Now here's Lane. In the paint, Losi. She gets tangled up. Nearly 3-second violation. Now Kuhlman left it a little short. Gets her own rebound. Put back up with the left hand. Good. Ashlyn Kuhlman. Other end of the floor now for the Broncos. Bondel call out the play for Spring Hill. Suter at the elbow for Harris. Back outside Suter. Herman again, same side, a little deeper in the corner. This time no good. And rebound pulled out by the Wildcats. Kuhlman pull up at the free throw line. Kick, Whiting, 3 on the way. Off the glass and good. Man, check the bank. The bank account was good. Whiting knocks down the triple. A flurry here for the Wildcats. In the double digits. 29-10. Herman. Got to put a little more zip on that pass. To laissez-faire. Addison Bond able to retrack it down. She'll take it up and good. Bond has 5 and the Broncos have 31. Lane near side, just beyond the arc. Guarded by Harris. Screen comes from Stowe's. Shot on the way, no good from Lane. Pulled out of there by Herman. Herman, coast to coast, pull up, 10-footer, just rimmed out. Nearly poked out of there by Suter, but will stay with the Wildcats with 2:20 to go first half. Do have the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap this first half. We'll dive into that boys game a little bit, take another look around the area. Busy week. Especially with some games being pushed back to this week because of the weather. Kaylee Schubert into the ball game for Spring Hill. Her first minutes of the night. Nearly stolen away by Busher, saved by Whiting, and then saved by Busher again. That's a steal by Spring Hill. Herman steps into one. Another 3 on the way. No good, little long. Rebound pulled out of there by the Wildcats. Rebound by Allison Brown. Brown has it back with it. Working against Schubert. Whiting, entry pass to Stowe. Stowe's trying to back her way in there. She'll kick back out. Move it around, back to the corner, Losi. Stowe's, good look inside for Whiting, trying to finish, and that one's going to go off of the Broncos and back to Louisburg with 1:26 to play first half. Brown to inbound for the Wildcats. Gets it back, catch and fire three. Good. Somebody forgot about Allison Brown. She knocks down a three-point bucket. Wildcats have scored more in the last couple of minutes than they did the previous 8 or 9. Herman, baseline, little runner, blocked. Three straight empty frames for the Broncos offensively. Wildcats trying to finish strong here in this first half. And doing so at the free throw line for Brown. She'll kick back outside Asher near side. Asher will reset with 46 seconds to play first half. Brown near side. Broncos playing heavy deny on the ball. 34 seconds. Louisburg might sit back and just take the final shot here. We'll see. Spring Hill will allow them to do that. Losey, good defense by Schubert. Back outside for Asher. And a double dribble called on Asher. It's a long time to play defense for Spring Hill. And it ended up being just a Wildcat mistake that gets them out of that one. Now Spring Hill really can work for the final shot of this first half. Perhaps some confidence built for Louisburg here late in this first half. Broncos trying to take any of that away from them. Schubert trying to do it right here. Three on the way, no good. Followed the shot, gathered up. Here's Whiting. She'll have a chance for one. And blocked by Busher. And that's how we'll go to halftime. 31-12 your score. The Broncos in control. Plenty to talk about as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll come back and get you some halftime stats. And look at that boys game as well when we're back on the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free? The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Back out here on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. BJ Harris, Josh Gillard, as we set up here for tonight's Frontier League doubleheader. The Spring Hill Broncos making the trip over here to Louisburg, and it is all Spring here at halftime. Let's take a look at that halftime score. 31-12 is your halftime score. Jazzy Cats performing here at halftime, and we'll do our best to show that without hopefully getting any trouble because the music played along with it. But here at halftime, the Broncos do lead at 31-12. Pretty good second quarter for Louisburg, though, as they were able to start to kind of keep pace, mostly in the second half of the second quarter. In fact, an 11-8 second quarter, Louisburg just outscored by 3 points in the second quarter. Unfortunately, they were outscored 20-3 by the Broncos in the first quarter. So Spring Hill in full control here, 31-12 at the break. And let's take a look at our halftime scoring totals. First up for the Wildcats, 5 points from Sabre Bruggen. Bruggen had all their points in the first quarter, all from the free throw line, going 3 of 4 in that first quarter from the stripe. They knocked down their first field goal of the game at the 6:10 mark of the second quarter. She's got 5. And then 3 points from Shyler Whiting from behind the arc, 3 points from Allison Brown from behind the arc as well. Those 2 threes huge, really, in that second quarter. Those 6 of those 9 points in the second quarter, pretty big. And then the defense started to step up. Broncos started to shoot a little bit poorly on their opportunities. And do have 2 points from Ashlyn Kuhlman as well for the Wildcats. For the Broncos, 13 points from Sydney Bushier. And 1 of 1 from the free throw line on an and 1 opportunity for her. 7 points from Isla Herman, including a 3-point in that second quarter. 5 points from Addie Bond. 3 points from Aubrey Meter. And 2 points from Lizzie Suter. 1 point from Callie Rodden on 1 of 2 shooting from the free throw line. For the Broncos in that first half, they went 3 of 6 from the stripe. Wildcats went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Those are look at your numbers and halftime update in this one. 31-12, your halftime score. Broncos lead it. We'll talk about that boys matchup. Get you set for second half action here from Louisburg on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Welcome back out here on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services Halftime Show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Halftime score in this one, the girls match up. Broncos lead at 31-12 at the break. Do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. Bronco boys bouncing into this one, should be flying pretty high at 4-2 on the year. And they were coming off a good win, 79-68 in overtime. They outscored Eudora 14-3 in OT, but it was unlikely, let's just put it that way, that it would have gone to overtime, just the way things were setting up. And I've watched a lot of basketball, man. I've been doing this for 22 years, and you kind of get familiar with scenarios. And in that particular scenario, for the Broncos to go to OT, they do those next-gen stats or whatever. Of course, I'm giving them free advertising here, but they give a percentage chance of victory. At that point where that ball was inbound at 5.9 or whatever was on the clock to Jackson Bruce across the court, and the percentages just kept going down as the clock ticked down. And then to make that particular shot from about 5 or 6 feet behind the arc, from an angle, off the backboard, through the rim to go to overtime at the buzzer was just pretty phenomenal. And hopefully that's a play that the Broncos can continue to lean on, build on, and bring that momentum into this one against the Wildcats, who come in at 2-3. 1-3 in the Frontier League. They've lost their last 2. And this is the first game of the new year. So they don't have the benefit of having that first game back where everything went right there down the stretch for the Broncos, and they've got that in the back of their mind coming off Christmas break. This is the first time back. First time out for Louisburg, as they had a game canceled against Harrisonville to begin things last week, and then here tonight against Spring Hill, and then on the road at Baldwin to close out this week for Louisburg. And so 3-2 wins over Wamego and a win over Tonganoxie 77-50. I mean, it's a pretty good win over a Tonganoxie team that the Broncos played earlier this year as well, and they took about all they had against that Tonganoxie team, 62-55. I think this will be a pretty competitive game here. These games have been competitive. You've got football implications perhaps as well, where they're always competitive on the gridiron. It's just rivalry matchups, and that's what we've got here tonight in this one. And you saw some of that in the girls' final minute or so, final 2 or 3 minutes, where Louisburg really struggled. It's 21-3 after one quarter, but to show that grit and determination and really only get outscored by 2 points in the second quarter. It's 31-12 here at the break. Second half is coming your way next. Still got boys action coming your way here later on tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Back out here, Louisburg High School, BJ Harris, Josh Gillard, as we are getting ready to go into the second half of this one. The Spring Hill Broncos, Louisburg Wildcats. Broncos will have the balls begin the second half in this one. Thanks for joining us for the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Stick around after this one for the Team Young Realty postgame show. Meter, baseline runner, back behind the backboard in an empty possession. Broncos have not scored real consistently here over the last 5 minutes, 4 minutes or so of play. Defense has been pretty good, and Rodden a little too aggressive there with Latham, and Callie will pick up her second personal foul, team foul. Number 1 of this second half.
Foul on Rodden, her second foul. Spring Hill, team foul number 1, the third.
And this game was supposed to be played Friday. About over the winter already, and we're just getting started, I'm afraid. Kuhlman, dribble all the way down to that far corner, kick back outside to Asher. Near side lane, working against Meter. Here's Kuhlman. Pull up from the free throw line, no good. Good position by Rodden. She'll draw contact on Latham. That'll be her second. Team foul 1 of this second half. Third quarter, I should say. At the elbow for Busher. Kick near side Bond. It's good. Move to the rim by Addie. Can't finish. Able to be in the right place, right time to get her own rebound. Skip pass far side Herman. Herman will put it on the deck. She'll drive in. Little runner by Isla, no good. Rodden will get the rebound, trying to fight for it. Able to get it away, but a jump ball will be in favor of Louisburg. Back to the Wildcats it goes. And a quick steal. Busher and Meter. Aubrey finished with the right hand. She has 5. Broncos strike first here in this second half. Lane caught in the back court. Asher going to get it. They're able to break that press, get it across the timeline. Asher's got her hands full with Aubrey Meter out high. Airborne pass stolen away by Busher. Outlet to Herman. Isla. Foot race against Whiting. Layup with the right hand, good. Herman has 9. Broncos started out real strong and confident in that early going to the first quarter, really the whole first quarter. It started to wane in that second quarter, and Louisburg took advantage. Asher shot off the mark, rebound by Herman. Isla long pass to Meter. Broncos are running with it. Meter, layup left hand, no good. Busher gets the rebound. She'll put it back up. That one's no good. There's Rodden. How about Callie? She'll finish it off. Multiple opportunities there for the Broncos. And back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman blows past Meter. Layup and good. Nice take by Ashley Kuhlman. She had a bucket in that second quarter. Now she'll go to the free throw line for the and 1. Meter picks up her first.
Checks in for the Wildcats for Whiting.
And Kuhlman to try to complete the three-point play. No good off the iron. Rebound by Meter. And a foul. No travel, rather. Walk going to be called on Addie Bond. Actually didn't see it. Saw her reaction, and she seemed to understand. Latham in the backcourt. Asher. And now Meter. Her aggressiveness kind of put her out of position. Then she was trying to recover and never found herself back in a defensive position, really. Picked up a quick one, and that's her third foul. So Meter, Aubrey may have to check out. She'll be replaced by Suter. Kuhlman inbound. Gets it right back to her on the corner. Ashley Kuhlman coming alive a little bit here, the senior. 37-17, 20-point game. Louisburg not going to quit. Bond catching fire, 3 on the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Herman. Free throw line, try to go quickly back to Rodden. They'll get it back to her. Rodden shot no good. Fights for a rebound. Rodden up and under. Stripped into the hands of Bond somehow. This ball will just not go through the hole. And the beneficiary of the Wildcats, Kuhlman, trying to lead the charge once again. She's scored their last 2 buckets. And draws contact once again with her aggressive play. Foul was called on Busher. Her second. Team foul number 4 already here. 4:39 to go third quarter. Lane to try to get it inbound, nearly a 5 count. Get it to Kuhlman. She'll attack. She's kind of forcing those up. Rebound, though, by Stowe. Stowe's going to get called for a charge, putting that elbow out there away from her body, trying to get some separation, and she'll get called for that. Madeline Stowe picks up her first personal. Team foul 2 on Louisburg in this third quarter. Bond control it for Spring Hill. High post Rodden. Quickly down inside for Busher. Busher trying to force one up. Well defended by Latham. That's Brugan, rather, for the Wildcats there to defense Busher. Lane near side, holding for the Wildcats. She'll attack. Might have got a little bit of walk there. Blocked and gathered up by Bond. Here comes Addie. She's stopped at the elbow. Now needs help. Kick outside Herman. She'll step into a 3. Good. Isla Herman. Second of the game. She's got 12, and the Broncos lead 40-17. Asher near side. Working against Suter. Good help defense by Rodden. Straight up and down. Good defense once again in the paint for the Broncos. Throw out by Busher. Run out by Herman. And Broncos picking up where they left off in the first quarter of this one. Brugan comes away with it. Now Kuhlman. Here's Asher. Little runner, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Broncos. It'll stay with Louisburg. 3:07 to play third quarter rather.
Louisburg checking in for the Broncos for the first time. Number 32, Keely Robin.
Kuhlman for 3, no good. Busher comes out of there with a rebound. She'll go ahead and trot it up the floor as well. Give way to Herman. Will set the offense for Spring Hill. Suter on the right wing. Over near side for the Broncos. Rodden. Keely Rodden into the ball game for Spring Hill. So both Keely and Callie on the floor for Spring Hill. Whiting with it near side. Over to Brugan. Brugan. Kuhlman. 3 on the way. Good. Ashlyn Kuhlman doing her part. 8 third quarter points to try to keep the Wildcats within striking distance at least, or at least opportunity to look like to keep it up with the Broncos and stay in this one down the stretch of it. Brown with it. Good effort there by Suter, but out of bounds. It'll go off of the Broncos. And it'll stay with Louisburg, 42-20. Losey and Latham check into the game. Out goes Brugan, out goes Stowe. Mount the elbow. This is Latham. Kick back, Kuhlman. This one deeper than before and off the glass. A good little grin from her. 3 threes in this third quarter. And that one was almost indefensible. You can't, she was stepped back on that one. Broncos better score. Herman wants to try to answer right back. Isla, no good. Loose ball. Busher with it. Sydney. Keely Rodden, she'll pull a trigger on a 3, no good. And rebound pulled out there by Losey. Broncos trying to get tangled up with her. Latham will push it up to Brown. To Losey. Losey, nice post move there, just couldn't finish. Herman comes out of there with it. Broncos don't really need to get in a running game here with Louisburg. They need buckets. Nice half-court possessions. Herman, too much time. That one shot just left short. Give me a foul against Busher. Latham and Busher were up underneath the basket, both of them kind of pushing on each other, and could have gone really equal opportunity. Instead, Sydney picks it up, and she picks up her third, team foul number 5, and so It'll go back to Louisburg with just under a minute to play third quarter. This young lady allowing them to stay with them a little bit. Latham, shot no good. Loose ball, Keely Rodden, and a timeout taken quickly by the official. I don't think it was called by a... Yeah, they needed to go back and look at the 1-on-1 situation, I think, because it was 5 team fouls, and they went ahead and inbound back there. I didn't say anything because I kind of honestly thought maybe they would catch that, or maybe I was wrong. And so I think that's what they're trying to sort out. That probably should have resulted in a 1-on-1 after that last foul by Busher, but this is the second year of the foul totals where it's 5 fouls per quarter. And on that 5th foul, then it's shooting 2, no 1-on-1 anymore in basketball, high school basketball. Not sure if it's anywhere else. I don't watch NBA much. I don't know what they sorted out there. I mean, they'd have to go back and replay from before when this happened. And so I don't think that's... Now they are going to do it. So they're going to go back and just go to the 1-on-1 situation. So that last offensive possession basically didn't matter. And Latham will step the line and knock down the first one. 11 third quarter points by Ashlyn Kuhlman has allowed the Louisburg Wildcats to keep this from getting ugly. It looked like it was heading that direction, then she started knocking them down. 42-25, still got a long way to go. Stops the clock on a foul by Louisburg on Whiting. She'll pick up her first, team foul number 3 on Louisburg. Inbound to Rodden, Keeley. Ooh, just mishandled by Busher. Able to fight to get it back, and now she'll be fouled. They call jump ball. They do call a foul on Louisburg. I think they're going to get Brown on that one. Allison Brown picks up her first personal. Team 4. So it'll be Bronco basketball underneath their own basket with Keely Rodden to inbound for Spring Hill. Gets it to Herman. Herman, step around, pull up, 10-footer, slides over for Isla Herman. She's got 9 here in the third, 16 for the game. Kuhlman again, little runner this time, not able to get it to fall. By Suter, Broncos could work for the final shot of this quarter. Suter, open look at a 3 on the way. Good! Lizzie Suter knocks down a 3. Steal back some of this momentum to close out this third quarter. Kuhlman, this would be very fitting, not able to go through. She did all she could do in that third quarter. Broncos in control of those. We head to the fourth, 47-25. We're back in 1 minute on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Louisburg. The Wildcats and the Spring Hill Broncos. Frontier League action tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live. Simulcast on Varsity Sports Live. We're home for Louisburg Sports Live action. Wildcats have been there. A great fall coverage season into this winter season now. And head to the final quarter of play in this one. Bond. Broncos have it coming out of the timeout. They should be way more patient in the half court, not necessarily need to get in a running game and really work for a good quality shot. They've probably settled for some shots here tonight because of the score differential that won't necessarily benefit them. That's a good look at one for Rodden. That's a nice spot for her to pull the trigger. She drops it in. Callie has 5 points in this one for the Broncos. Lane going to hold it for Louisburg. She'll attack. Last second, try to dish it off, and may have been ill-advised for her. She kind of got close enough, and was surprised perhaps to even be that close. Back to the Broncos it goes. Bond on the right wing. Over to Herman. Plenty of look at that one. Last minute, kind of some indecision there by Isla. I think she was looking maybe to dish it off last minute for Rodden. Rodden had already spun around to get in position to rebound. And back to the Wildcats. Asher. Over to Lane on the left side. Working against Herman. Dump it off into Bruggen. Bruggen, she'll force one up, draw contact, head to the stripe. Bruggen had the first 5 points of the game for Louisburg. 3 of 4 tonight from the stripe has on Bruggen. She was held scoreless in that third quarter, but she'll get on the board here in this fourth. 6 points for Bruggen. Comes the second, up and good. 5 of 6 in the night from the stripe for Sabre Bruggen. Meter, jumper on the way, no good. Again, that's one of those examples, settling for a shot perhaps that there was some room in front of her, and baseline jumper early in a possession is not necessarily what you're looking for. Here's side for Asher. Especially in a game you've got pretty lopsided, you can get exactly what you want, like this one. How about this? Herman, layup, right hand, good. 11 in the second half for Herman, 18 in the ball game. Busher had 13 at halftime. They've kept her pretty quiet, and Isla's taken over where she left off. To the corner. Kuhlman, too much room. This time no good, though. Rebound pulled out of there by Herman. Long pass up in front to Busher. Busher, one dribble, layup, just good. And a timeout taken by Coach Lane. Starting to feel this one slipping just a bit out of control. Timeout, it's a full. We'll take a 30. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
(53-27) Broncos in front. Had a head of steam there, and Coach Lane calling a timeout to try to stop some of that. Ashley Kuhlman with it. She's been the bright spot here in this second half, and she'll have it off balance, but they're going to say a moving screen going to be called against on Bruggen. Bruggen picks up her first personal, team foul number 1 here in this fourth quarter as well. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Broncos in control. Louisburg's had some streaks that have allowed them to kind of keep it from getting too lopsided. Suter near side. Back to Lizzie. Entry into Busher. Busher face. Kick. And this is the half court. Looking for that shot and an errant pass by Meter. And when we've gotten to the half court, those opportunities have been there. It's just been a lack of focus perhaps in the passing game from time to time where, like that one just a moment ago. Lane, dump off inside Losey. Good position for Losey. Good defense by Suter. As he's showing that size down inside the paint. Bruggen, she'll try to force it. Kick. Kuhlman's green light. Her green light is flashing. Meter, nobody stopped the ball. Aubrey got pretty close. Wise to pull it out. 4.5. Meter, step around. Step back, jumper on the way. No good. Rebound by Kuhlman. But you got to be careful playing with 3 fouls. Busher late to trail it and happened to be in the right place to steal that one away. Good leading bounce pass there. Meter able to finish on the dish from Herman. Meter having a good game. And she has 7. Kuhlman. Asher, 3 on the way, no good. Good rebound though by Bruggen. She'll try to put it back up. Isabel Harris is there, but I think she's going to get called for the contact. And that will send Bruggen to the free throw line to shoot too. Bruggen pretty good at the free throw line here tonight. They get Suter actually on that one. Her first, team 2. And Bruggen going back 5 of 6 on the night from the stripe. 7 points for Bruggen. And she'll keep that going. Brown back in, Whiting in, Kuhlman out, Lane out for the Wildcats. This is the second. Rebound by Herman, nearly upended. Wide open backside, Meter just a little off the mark. Aubrey going to fight back for it and stumbles her way into a foul call. And so Aubrey Meter will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First trip of the night for Meter. Struggled from the stripe a little bit to start this year for Aubrey. Just below 50%. We'll miss the first one here. Do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere for our nightcap here this evening. Meter dials it back in and knocks down the second one. Aubrey right at her average of 8 points here in this one. Brown all the way around to the corner. Dish off for Losey. Good defense by Harris. Kick back out Whiting. Here's Bruggen at the elbow. Bronco defense stayed tough. Those shots by Kuhlman were nice. Really nice plays by her. It wasn't necessarily a lack of defense. Here's Brown off the dribble. No good. And tracked down by Herman. Isla probably close to a double-double, I would say. I'm not quite good enough to keep track of all the rebounds. Meter, they just kind of cleared out for her. Aubrey baseline jumper missed it. I don't think either team has necessarily likely increased their shooting percentages here in this one. Brown, good for 3. Allison Brown's second 3 of the game. She had one in the close out the first half. Broncos jumped out to a 21-3 lead after the first quarter and just kind of maintained that a good chunk of this. Some flurries by Louisburg have kept it there, but Spring Hill's scored when they've needed to score. Here's Herman, pull up, 12-footer on the way, well defended, and tracked down by Bruggen for the Wildcats. Asher over to Brown, who just knocked down to 3 a moment ago. Herman playing super aggressive on the ball and just a little too aggressive. First on Herman. She just didn't want to not have a foul before she had to check out here. She'll sit down. Busher will sit down. In comes Keely Rodden, along with Kaylee Schubert for the Broncos. Whiting, Losi, far side. Skip pass near side. Asher, she'll step around, hook one up with the left hand. Good. Nice take there by Jillian Asher. Her first bucket of the ball game. And on the other end of the Schubert gets her first bucket of the ball game. So number 1 and number 2 get their first pair of buckets in this one for respective teams. Wrap around, drop off inside for Stowe. Stowe's off the glass, no good, but she is fouled, and Adeline Stowe will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on Schubert, her first foul.
Schubert picks up her first foul, team foul number 4 on the Broncos. With a minute 22 to play fourth quarter. Stowe's first free throw attempts of the night. First one no good. Well, I've got a captive audience here. Hopefully those folks listening on our Louisburg side of our broadcast. We did just find out as far as tournament week coverage, the girls playing at Shawnee Mission North, I believe, Northwest tournament. And because of their broadcast agreement for their local school, we will not be able to bring that tournament to you. We're looking into our options to get the boys, some of the boys coverage down at their Chanute tournament. Just tough splitting folks up, and then just found out today we will not be able to cover those girls at that girls tournament, mid-season tournament. So do apologize for that. Keep up to date at varsitysportslive.com to see what our upcoming schedule is. Meter to the elbow. Suter, why not? 3, good. Lizzie Suter. Second 3 of the game for her. She has 8 points, does Suter. Probably not the bucket coach wants within a minute on a game you're up by nearly 30, but it was there. Coolman tried to check that bank again. Rebound by Stowe and stripped by Suter. Lizzie. She'll pull back out. 34 seconds to play in this one. Do have the Team Young Realty postgame show coming your way in just a little bit. Suter, oh boy. Oh no. Tough to tell a kid not to shoot when they're open. That one too open. And she's dialing it in here to close out this one. Suter going to be in double-digit points for this one. Losi tries to throw that one up. Broncos should be able to sit on this one and get out of here. 64-33. Going to be your final in this one. Broncos scoring bunches. Wildcats do as well, just not quite as many. And that's the way this one went here in this one. Broncos fall, or Louisburg Wildcats rather fall to 0-6 on the year, 0-6 in the, played 5 games in the Frontier League. But 0-5 now in conference play. The Broncos will move to 5-2, and they will move to 3-1 in the Frontier League. Back to talk about it on the Team Young Realty postgame show. We'll look at your final numbers, roll through this one, get you ready for boys action as well. All that more coming up next right here on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free? The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Dr. Aaron Stowe's with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back out here, Louisburg High School. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we get set for this boys game in just a little bit. See the Broncos warming up here inside the gym. The girls just wrapped up their action just a moment ago. Broncos winning at 64-33 over Louisburg, and Broncos jumped out to an early 21-3 lead at halftime. The Wildcats did keep pace with them in the second. It was an 11-9 second quarter, so Louisburg just dropping 2 points in that second quarter, but the third quarter, Broncos came right out of there. If it wasn't for Ashlyn Kuhlman's flurry in that third quarter, it could have really gotten very lopsided, but 11 third quarter points from her en route to 13 points for Kuhlman. Broncos led 31-12 at halftime, led 47-25 after three, and win this one 64-33. Mentioned Kuhlman's 18 points from Sabra Brugan, including 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 6 points from Allison Brown, 2 threes in this one. And then 3 points from Shyler Whiting, 2 points from Morgan Latham, 2 points from Jillian Asher. But kudos to Kuhlman to stay engaged in this one and still have the momentum to get some points up there in that third quarter. For the Broncos, on the other hand, in this one, a great night out for Isla Herman in the second half of this one. She had 11, give her 18 for the ball game, and a night high for this one. Sydney Busher with 15 points for the Broncos. So Busher and Herman, 15 for Busher, 18 for Herman. And a nice second half for Lizzie Suter with 9 second-half points. Give her 11. 3 girls in double figures for the Broncos. 5 points from Callie Rodden. 5 points from Maddie Bond. 2 points from Kaylee Schuper in this one for Spring Hill again as they win at 64-33. Broncos back in action tomorrow as Spring Hill makes trip back home, re-rack it, and redo it for a home contest with Bonner Springs. And then wrap up this week on Thursday with Tonganoxie. So a pair of Frontier League home ball games for the Broncos. And for the Wildcats, they will be back in action next on, I don't have it on that particular schedule. They play Baldwin on Friday. We'll have that game for you on Baldwin Sports Live as well as Louisburg Sports Live here through Varsity. Final score on the girls' side, 64-33. Broncos win it. Broncos move to 5-2 on the year, 3-1 in the conference. Wildcats fall to 0-6, 0-5 in Frontier League play. Full Team Young Realty post-game show when we wrap up tonight's coverage. We'll turn our attention to the boys' action and kick off the Comfort Designs pregame show when we return in 2 minutes on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back out here, Louisburg High School, the Broncos and the Wildcats. Broncos warming up here inside the gymnasium. Bronco boys and the Wildcat boys. Wildcat boys doing the same, getting their stretching going on here. It's time for the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company, serving the community for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's HVAC place to go. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And this one, the Spring Hill Broncos, 4-2 in the conference, 3-1 in the Frontier League. They'll take it on Louisburg Wildcats, 2-3 in this season, 1-3 in Frontier League play. Again, the Broncos and Wildcats in this conference, they play a double round robin, so they'll see both teams twice in a season. So far, wins this year for the Wildcats over Tonganoxie, 77-50. A really good win for them to start the year. And then a win over Wamego. So at one point they were 2-1 and dropped their last 2. to close 2024. This is the first night out for the Louisburg boys here in 2025. For the Broncos, mentioned 4-2, coming off a 79-68 overtime win over Eudora. In that game, the Broncos limited turnovers, just 12 turnovers in the game. Shot 50% from the field, so that's going to win you some games. Eudora did as well, but the Broncos shot 44% from three-point range, 11 of 25 in that game, mostly in the second half. And then I mentioned the buzzer beater to send it to overtime for the Broncos by Jackson Bruce. And then the Broncos outscore Eudora 14-3 in OT to get that win. Broncos off to a really good start, for best start they've had in a few years. And look to try to keep it going here tonight against the Wildcats. Mentioned Broncos, Wildcats back in action against Baldwin on Friday. Spring Hill will be looking for Bonner Springs tomorrow, and then Tonganoxie. So a 3-game set this week for the Broncos. And they're getting ready to go through their starting lineups here inside the gym. We'll take one final timeout, come back, we'll do the same, and get your opening tip-off here in this one. The backside of our basketball doubleheader tonight, the Broncos and the Wildcats coming your way next on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Back out here in Louisburg on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, going through the starting lineups here inside the gymnasium, and so we will do the same. First up for the Spring Hill Broncos, it will be number 0, Ryan Jackson, the 6'3" senior. Really started to come along in that game the other night against, they needed him down the stretch of that game and stepped up big, did Jackson for Spring Hill. In fact, try to find those numbers for Jackson. I'll go look at that here in a little while, but Ryan had 13 points in that game, but it really came up huge in the third quarter where he had 13 points, or he had 10 points in that quarter alone. So Jackson getting the start here tonight. Also for the Broncos, it will be number 3, Jordan Miller. Miller, 6'2" junior, averaging 5.8 points per game. Number 21, Martin Freegon, 6'2 junior, averaging 9.4 points per night. Number 2, Jackson Bruce, skipped over him, 6'3 sophomore, averaging 7 points a game. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Broncos, number 23, Evan Brown, 6'2 senior, averaging 7.2. I mentioned for the Wildcats, number 5, Owen Marsh, a junior. Number 11, Miles Vose, senior. 14, Ethan Cush, a junior. Number 10, Derek Frederick, a junior. And number 24, Luke Schultz, a senior for the Wildcats. Those are your starting lineups. Opening tip-off brought to you by the Spring Hill Co-op, as Martin Freegon will match up at center court against number 24, Luke Schultz. Spring Hill Co-op, historic downtown Spring Hill. Fertilizer, seed, livestock, pet feed, and so much more. Stop in and see him at 110 South Frank Street. Follow him on Facebook. Call 913-592-0094. Leaped up, to be determined. One by the Wildcats as they move from right to left. And it will be controlled by Marsh right off the bat. Now Vose up high for Schultz. Schultz back outside for Marsh. Give to Vose. Vose lay up with the right hand, just missed out. And Miles Vose is lightning quick. Bruce on the near side. Miller. Miller back outside, now Freegon. Broncos working the half court here in their first offensive possession of the game. Empty frame on the opening salvo from Louisburg. Miller trying to take it right at Miles Vose, and good defense causes a turnover there for Spring Hill. Little pressure applied in the zone. Wildcats easy to break that one. Frederick bring it across, give way to Vose. Vose on the near side. Bringing around, working against Miller. He'll kick it out for Cush. Cush once again scoot off for Frederick. Looking to attack. Spinning in the lane. Schultz. And a foul going to be called against the Broncos on the attack from Schultz. They're going to get that one on Jackson Bruce, his first, team foul number 1. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Inbound quickly. Schultz. Schultz. Little runner in the lane. Good. Luke Schultz gets the first bucket of the ball game for either team. Wildcats will take an early 2-0 lead. Ryan Jackson over to Jackson Bruce. Here's Brown. Far side. He needs help now. Helped out by Miller. Showing was Ryan Jackson wasn't there. Give to Freegon. He'll look and go baseline. Already nearly lost his footing. Now lost the ball, and now a foul. He got bailed out, I think, a little bit, did Freegon on that play. And a nice early foul against Schultz for the Broncos. Miller to inbound for Spring Hill. Gets it into Bruce. Catch. He'll elevate. Little 10-footer. He was up there for a minute. Ties it up to 2 apiece. First bucket of the ball game for the Broncos. 6:10 to go in this opening quarter. They'll throw it up in the front court for Frederick. Back and forth they go, and now Vose, far side. 3 on the way from Cush. No good. Jackson Bruce, the size for the Broncos. They do have an advantage at nearly upper position in the height category. Brown, shot up no good. Gets his own rebound. Evan fighting for it, trying to put it back up. This one no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ethan Cush. Vose bringing up the floor for Louisburg. Cush will attack, kick. Back outside for Marsh. Now Vose will reset for Louisburg. Will crossover, turn around, off the glass, no good. Loose ball, gathered up by Schultz. He'll put it right back up. This one no good, gets his own rebound. And the third time's a charm for the Wildcats, and quick timeout called by Spring Hill. We'll keep it right here.
30-second timeout.
And thanks for everybody joining us here tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live, as well as our sister channel, Varsity Sports Live, the home of Louisburg Wildcats. Again, I mentioned earlier tonight, as far as we'll be looking at tournament week, you'll start seeing some information coming out here from Varsity Sports Live as far as our coverage throughout our tournament week here across the Frontier League. Spring Hill Bronco Boys Invitational next week. Bronco girls will be playing once again, defending their title at the Wellsville Top Gun Tournament. And Louisburg girls playing at Shawnee Mission event. That will not be able to be streamed by us. They'll be on their local coverage option. Kick out Brown. Evan. Bruce. Top of the key three. Good. Jackson Bruce. I mentioned I hope that confident, that shot and the way that went down the stretch of that game build his confidence up as just a sophomore. But he's going to be a good one for the Broncos. He's already nearly a walk. It is a walk or a jump ball or something as Miles Bose goes quicker. Gets the ball kind of caught up on his hip. Turnover by the Wildcats. Jackson, he'll fight through there and draw the contact on the floor. That might be Schultz, might be a second. Thank you.
The score's not coming out.
It is now.
I just
appreciate it. Thank you. We're off and running now. Thank you. Thank goodness for Cassie Bose. Pretty much all the time, but this time getting the scoreboard up for y'all. 7-4, now you can see it. 4:30 to play, 39 to play in this first quarter. Got a good one going on here inside Louisburg High School. Look to take to the rack for Cush. Denied. Then Schultz shot no good. Rebound by Freegon. He'll throw it up in the front court for Miller. Quickly over to Brown. Brown running. Blocked. Good hustle by Miles Bose. Miles will pick up his first personal foul, but it stops what would be a likely guaranteed bucket. So a good foul there, and that will send Evan Brown to the free throw line to shoot. 2. First trip to the line tonight for anybody. And Brown will miss the first one. Brown, that's actually, I think, unless I did not record one the other night, rare miss from him for sure. He'll dial it back in. Eight 4 Broncos. Wildcats with it. Miller just hassling all over Cush. And Cush, ball's going to go out of bounds off of. Excuse me, that wasn't 14, it was 24 rather. It was Luke Schultz on the ground fighting over that one. Cush out of the game, into the game for the Wildcats. And the last dead ball, Strumberger. Off right side for Frederick. Here's Marsh. Out high working against Brown. Dump it off Schultz at the elbow. Herschelberger rather, was supposed to get it. Now he does get it back, and he will, Strumberger rather. Herschel Strumberger. Easy for me to say. And he was able to get and try to create his own, the freshman. 6'5", big, long, lanky kid. Looks like he's got some growing left to do, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's no good off the back iron.
22, McAvoy checks in for the first time for Spring Hill.
Peyton McAvoy going to check into the game for the Broncos. Out goes Evan Brown. And Herschel Strumberger to the free throw line to shoot his second. Good rebound, though. Pulled out of there by Marsh. Now jump ball, and that will be in favor of the Broncos.
Checking in for the first time for Louisburg, number 1, Billy Bowes.
3:50 to play, just past the midway point of this first quarter. Goes with the ball. Bruce bringing it across the timeline. Working against Billy Bowes, who just checked in at the last dead ball as well. McAvoy catch, blocked, good closeout by Strumberger, and it was real close, just on the follow-through, maybe got a hand. That's a tough break there for the Wildcats. It's going to be on shooting 3 as well for McAvoy. And Strumberger going to pick up his first personal. So I wondered how somebody was able to close that out from where he was pulling that one, and Strumberger at 6'5", able to get his hand out there in front of that one, and now McAvoy going to have to earn him. First one's no good. I guess he was on the line. It was not a 3, so this, I guess it was. Like the official looked like he pointed just one, but he has one more. McAvoy knocks down the second. Peyton about a 7-point per game guy. Missed the second one. Rebound pulled out of there by Strumberger. And Wildcat basketball, 3:30 to play first quarter. 9-4, Broncos in front by 5. Largest lead of the game for the Broncos. Far side Schultz. Now Vose. He'll recalibrate where to go. Wrap around down inside for Strumberger. Vose. Charge. Jordan Miller pretty good at doing that. He likes to take those charges and set up with Vose rather. And so Miles will pick up his second personal foul. Team foul number 5 on the Wildcats. It's offensive foul, so they will not be shooting here. Bronco ball as they move from left to right. 3:05 to play first quarter. Miller. Scoop off for Jackson. Here's McAvoy. Trying to go backside Miller. Kick out Freegon. 3 on the way. Good, Martin Freegon. Again, Broncos shot 40%, over 40% from three-point range the other night against Eudora, primarily in the second half. We get the first one here. Schultz. Outside for Frederick. Little runner from Marsh, up and good. Owen Marsh. 12-6. Shot up by Miller, no good, but he is good. They're going to say a foul, and I think maybe on the floor. It is on the floor. It's going to be against Billy Vose, his first. So Jordan Miller go to the stripe to shoot 2. And catch the front iron and good. Shooting 2 because of the foul situation that was on the floor, but it's the 5th team foul for, actually the 6th team foul, but pushed them over the limit, and so that's why we'll be shooting from here on out in this quarter. Miller on the board with his first free throw make. Comes the second one. Missed it. Rebound tracked down by Schultz. 13-6 Broncos. Schultz in the paint working against Miller. And a nice take there by Luke Schultz. He's got 6 first quarter points. Hudson Gaw checking in at the last dead ball. Gaw, Brown, also Brooks Byer in, along with McAvoy. And Miller right here. Miller off the glass, no good. Byer tangled up in there. It's going to be a jump ball. Big fella going to come out of there with it, but it'll be in favor of the Wildcats. They'll get it back with 1:39 to go, first quarter. Schultz to inbound for Louisburg. Get it in Frederick. Now over to Vose, Billy Vose. To the corner, Marsh. Guarded by Byer. Good effort there by Brooks. Getting on the deck to go fight for that one. Poked it out to boot. Tough defensive assignment for Brooks as well, but able to adjust after the switch and play on defense on Marsh. Frederick Over to Schultz, nearly stolen away it is. Miller, throw it out for Gaw. Gaw being trailed. Hudson elevates and lays it in. Started with the Jordan Miller defense, finished by Gaw. Another steal. McAvoy up and in. Broncos defensively. And a flurry there for Spring Hill. 17-8, minute 10. And a timeout taken by the Wildcats. Timeout on the floor. Sure why they stopped it before that. We'll take it. We're back at 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live and Louisburg Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
17-8, Broncos in front. Largest lead of the game now, 9 points. Quick flurry there by Spring Hill. McAvoy finishing one. Hudson Gaw finished off the Jordan Miller steal. Billy Bowes with it, cross court. Up in front, and Byer there again to come in and close out on the big fella. Herschel Strumberger coming across the lane. Brooke giving up about 5 inches. Throw it in deep for Schultz. 1 minute mark, first quarter. Billy Bowes on the far side. Back outside. Marsh, now Bowes. Screen comes, doesn't use it. Goes baseline on McAvoy. Help comes from Miller. Miller trying to play all 5 players. Shot no good. Throw it out in front. Here comes Miller on the offensive end. Patience, trying to draw some contact, not going to get it. Evan Brown there for the putback, not going to get it. Brooks Byer and Jordan Miller track it down. New life. Hudson Gaw, 3 from the corner. Good! Hudson Gaw with 5 first quarter points. Broncos lead at 20-8. Frederick dribble around that defense. Up to Schultz. 10 seconds. Defense again. Brown, throw it up. Hudson Gaw, right place, right time. What a job by Hudson Gaw down the stretch of this first quarter. 7 first quarter points of the Broncos poured on the Wildcats down the stretch. We head to the end of one. Spring Hill leading 22-8. Figure out how we got to where we are after this in 1 minute on Spring Hill Sports Live and Louisburg Sports Live through Varsity.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
(22-8) as we enter the second quarter of action in this one. The Wildcats hosting the Spring Hill Broncos tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we are Headed to the second stanza in this one. Broncos, I mean, this was a 13-8 game. It was 13-6. Wildcats scored it, got to 13-8. It was a 5-point game at that point, and that was pretty late in this first quarter, and then just a melee of scoring and a 9-0 run the Broncos take into this second quarter. Brown, 3 from the corner, no good. That goes in. Their confidence going to go way through the roof, and it almost did. It was through almost as much as it wasn't. But not enough. Miles Bose looks to call out the defense, or offense rather, for Louisburg. Directing traffic, near side Schultz. Way outside, Lance Callahan, first minutes. Layup with Schultz, no good. Rebound, Freegon. Broncos really want to run tonight. And in past years, you just didn't do that necessarily with Louisburg. They wanted to run as well, but Spring Hill feels with their athleticism, they can kind of get out and run a little bit. Long, lean team they've got. McAvoy for 3. They like this too. Shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Strumberger. Bose on the right side. Get patient in the half court here for Louisburg. Schultz back over to Bose. Dish. 3 on the way from Callahan, no good. Loose ball gathered up. Nice play there for Louisburg from Cush. Shot up no good. Schultz will get it back. He'll fight for it. Denied. I'm not sure they're going to get on the foul on that one. Somebody got their body in. Somebody got the ball, but 2 players there is going to get Freegon for it. His second team foul 1 of this second quarter, and at the free throw line is Luke Schultz to shoot 2, his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one's off the back iron, no good. Back in action tomorrow for the Broncos is welcoming the Bonner Springs Braves to Spring Hill High School. We'll be there with that one. Pre-game around 5:45, tip-off set for 6 o'clock. And then back at it on Thursday for homecoming. As the Broncos will welcome in the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Daw stops that 9-0 run on that free throw made. Broncos in half court here, Bruce. Shot up good, Jackson Bruce. His second one, he's going to get in trouble for it to boot. Responding to the Louisburg student section as he was running by after that made 3. Just do it, don't have to say it. It's going to be a warning, I believe. He knows. He'll sit down and get a secondary warning, perhaps. Yeah, it's loud enough you can hear it. Play basketball. The message from Coach Burchard. He's a good one, Jackson Bruce is. Give him just a little bit of rope for that stuff. Don't want to make it about outside of the lines right now. There's 5 guys on the floor that you got to focus on. Shot up, no good on the take from Schultz. His putback on the retake is good. Broncos not getting, or Wildcats getting second chance opportunities on the offensive glass, and now Schultz has 9 first half points. And back to the free throw line.
1 shot, Schultz. Eric Frederick checks back in for the Wildcats.
He'll go up, trying to the end 1. Well, now, bucket counts. And now they're not. Foul was after the shot, so it was an after the shot went through foul, so he will not be shooting. Good job to explain that. Outside to the corner. Cush. Miles Vose, 3 on the way, no good. And follows his own shot, gets his own rebound. He'll elevate and good. Miles Vose, nice take there for the young man to get his first bucket of the ball game. And now it's a delay of game warning. That's what Jackson Bruce got over there when he turned to the student section, was a delay of game warning, and that's what they just gave Luke Schultz as well. It's kind of like the first or the last stop before technical, which is a new stop for what it's worth. Those stops used to be pretty frequent and easy to get. Here's Miller. McAvoy thought about it, pulled it back down. Jordan Miller on the near side, far side rather. Hard pass, Brown. Brown will attack, elevate, denied. Denied, Schultz, good effort. Ends up somehow back in the hands of Jordan Miller. He'll isolate. Back over to Gaw. This is Carter Gaw back into the game for the first time. Ryan Jackson. Brown, 3 on the way. Good! You better start the plan for the Bronco 3 game because everybody shoots them and just about everybody can make them on demand. 28-13 rather. Near corner. Now Miles Vose. Here's Cush. He'll try to split the defense. Will. 3 on the way from Callahan. Good. Lance Callahan knocks down the 5'9" sophomore into the scoring column. 28-16. Jordan Miller finds himself on the floor. A foul going to be called against Miles Vose. And that's a big one for them as he set out a good chunk of that second quarter, especially or that first quarter rather, down the stretch. And now he picks up his 3rd foul here, just 4:20 to go in the second quarter. So Miles Vose likely to sit down. Coach Dahl looking for an explanation. Yep. Questionable. McAvoy. Scoop off Jackson. He'll attack through that traffic. Those guys are good down around the basketball. And those who have their hands in the dribbling lane. Cush buries the ball and take it in on Brown. Long pass up into McAvoy. He's got to stop his momentum. Here's Carter Gaw. Give away Miller. Miller. Laser towards Hudson, or Gaw. Carter Gaw, rather. Not able to hold on. Marsh steps into a deep 3. Off the bank and good. Owen Marsh, he has 5. Here come the Wildcats, 28-19. Jackson. Scoop off for Brown. Wildcats have tightened down a little bit defensively. Jackson, Miller. Again, no shot clock in this one. McAvoy, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Jordan Miller. Outside, Evan Brown for 3. Good on the basket, save from Jordan Miller. Evan Brown, second 3 of the quarter. He has 7. Broncos lead at 31-19. Near side for Schultz. He is over Jordan Miller. Other side this time, Marsh. Back-to-back buckets from Owen Marsh. 8 first half points for Marsh. 31-22, and now quickly Brown right down the floor and scores. Broncos have led by as many as 15. Marsh, back-to-back 3s for him. Handoff for Frederick. Now here's Cush. Cush trying to tack on McAvoy. He'll give way to Callahan. Callahan with a 3 as well. Minute 49. Cush trying to back his way in. He'll give way. Frederick Off-balance shot, a little bit blocked. Jump in front of that one. He'll draw the contact. A little bit of a frustration foul perhaps there from Derek Frederick. He'll pick up his first, team foul number 2.
His second foul, team foul number 2.
Michael Grand, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap this first half. We'll look back at that girls game a little bit. Bronco girls victorious over Louisburg, 64-33 earlier tonight. Final 95 of this first half. Bruce to the corner for Brown. How about it? Another one. Brown, Evan Brown putting on a show. 3 threes in this second quarter. Brown with 11. 12 for the first half. To the right side, trying to answer right back. Callahan, he wants a 3. This thing is turning up a little bit. Lance Callahan, we've had 4 threes made from both teams in the second quarter, so 8 threes in the second quarter between the two teams. Brown, Gaw, he wants in on the action. No good, but he is fouled. He'll go get it the old way. Will Carter Gaw. Guess it wasn't the old way. There wasn't a foul on a three-point shot before there was a three-point shot. And Hudson will miss the first one. Or Carter, rather. Averaging about 2 points per game is Carter Gaw. Senior-laden team. And he'll make the second. Third one yet to come. Bose is going to check back in. It's dangerous from Coach Dahl with those 3 fouls for Miles Bose, but they're going to put him back into the game here. A little offense perhaps in this final 52 seconds. Miles savvy enough to at least avoid that 4th foul. 2 out of 3 from the stripe there for Carter Gaw. 38-25. Up to Billy Bose from Miles Bose. Shot no good. Rebound by Marsh, and he loses out of bounds. Out will go Miles Bose. Again, trying to protect him for those fouls. Chris Seiferling, 5'9" junior, going to check in. Bruce. Here's Carter Gaw. Brooks Byer in the ball game as well for Spring Hill. Giveaway for Brown. Down inside McAvoy. Kick, good play defensively there for Callahan. Kick out, now Marsh going to bring it up the floor. Step through, nice move to the rim, just couldn't finish. Broncos could work for the final shot. They'll just isolate Bruce likely here, 7 seconds. Bruce all the way in, elevate shot, no good, but he is fouled. Jackson Bruce, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot too. Marsh picks up his first foul. And Bruce, first trip to the free throw line. 8 first half points, including a pair of threes. And first one's up and good. Evan Brown, 11 points in this second quarter, including 3 threes. Jackson Bruce with a 3 in this quarter. And the first one. Total up our combined made threes, but both teams pretty good first half. Second one from Bruce, made them both. Good trip to line there for Bruce, 3.5. And Bo's going to fire a long one. That one not as good for 3/4 quarters you'll get. And that's how we go to halftime, matching the largest lead of the first half. Broncos lead at 40-25. We'll talk about it next on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services Halftime Show on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest,
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here at Louisburg High School, BJ Harris, Josh Gilliard at halftime of this one, the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show, brought to you by Michael Grant. Michael's goal is to protect what matters most. Getting to know you and the things that matter the most to you will help them find the protection that is right for your family, your business, home, life, all the things they've got. Michael's just a good guy to talk to. Go find out more by visiting them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. And right now at halftime, take a look at your halftime score in this one. Broncos lead it by 15, 40-25. Here's how we got to where we are in this one. The Broncos would trail early 2-0. They would tie it up 2-2. They would take the lead 5-2 on a Jackson Bruce 3. And they would just continue to build on that lead throughout that first quarter. It was 13-6 at one point. And then the Broncos went on a 9-0 run, 13-8 rather, a 5-point lead, 5-point game, 13-8, and then they went on a 9-0 run to close out the first quarter, leading 22-8. And a Hudson Gaw, really the beneficiary of that final flurry in the first quarter as he had 7 first quarter points for the Broncos. Let's look at our scoring totals. First up for Louisburg, 9 points from Luke Schultz. 6 points from Lance Callahan, 8 points from Owen Marsh, including a pair of threes in that second quarter. 6 points from, I mentioned this, Lance Callahan, and then Miles Vose, 2 points, battling through some foul trouble in that first half. He's got 3 fouls at the break. 10 points from Jackson Bruce, 12 points from Evan Brown. Brown, 3 second quarter threes for the Broncos. And so 11 of his 12 points coming in that second quarter. And then I mentioned the 7 from Hudson Gaw, 3 from Martin Freegon, 3 from Peyton McAvoy, 2 from Carter Gaw, and 1 from Jordan Miller here in the first half of this one as the Broncos lead it 40-25. Girls won earlier tonight. We'll talk more about that game and get you ready for second half action in this one. We return in 2 minutes. You're watching the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live, simulcast on Varsity Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Back out here as we wrap up the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. If you're just joining us, Spring Hill winning earlier tonight on our girls' action, 64-33. 18 points from Isla Herman, 15 points from Sydney Busher, 11 points from Lizzie Suter, 3 girls in double figures for the Broncos. Leading scorers for Louisburg, 13 points from Ashlyn Kuhlman, including 3 threes in the third quarter. And then 8 points from Sabra Brugman, including 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Wildcat girls fall to 0-6, 0-5 in Frontier League play. Bronco girls move to 5-2 and 3-1 in conference play. Boys in this one, here's your halftime score. 40-25, Spring Hill in control. Broncos back in action tomorrow as we take on the Bonner Springs Braves at home. Pre-game coverage around 5:45. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock in that one. And then Thursday back at it with Tonganoxie coming to town. The Chieftains, again, pre-game 5:45. Tip-off 6 o'clock. And then into the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament the following week. Just can't believe it. First 2 weeks of 2025 have been the longest and shortest weeks maybe in history. I know that's not necessarily how time works. Speaking of time, it's time to go back into the second half action of this one. Broncos and Wildcats, 40-25 at the break. Miles Bowes, little runner on the baseline, no good. Poked out of there, though, Miles. Quickly to get that one. Kick out, 3 on the way. Frederick, no good. Brown. You're going to see a tenacious defensive effort, I think, here from Louisburg. They're going to really fight in this one. Bruce passes up the screen and then poked out by Marsh. It will stay with Spring Hill. Fortunate bounce, perhaps, of the basketball for the Broncos. First offense possession of this second half for Spring Hill. Freegon. Outside for Miller. Good look from Jordan Miller. The quarterback showed up there. And Evan Brown will add to his total. Game high 14 points for Evan Brown right now. Top of the key for Marsh. Now he'll work to the elbow, trying to shake off Brown. Able to do so. Get up, put one on. Nice play there from Marsh. He allowed them to keep up with the Broncos in that second quarter with a pair of threes, and he'll start the second half with the bucket as well, as he's in double figures with Tim. Turnover caused by Louisburg on that last possession, so back to him it goes. Empty frame for Spring Hill. All alone Marsh at the corner. Good recovery by Freegon. Back outside Frederick. Cush, stolen away, Bruce. Bruce trying to shake off Frederick. He'll shove off Frederick and lay it up good, and a bucket. No doubter for Bruce as he was headed to the rim. Regardless of what was in his way, and he gets the bucket to fall. The and one, he'll go to the free throw line, 2 for 2 from the stripe in the first half. 12 points for Jackson Bruce. Missed it. And rebound pulled out of there by Louisburg. Miles Bowes controlling it, playing with those 3 fouls. High post for Schultz. Or high post, top of the key rather for Schultz. Corner for Cush. Cush baseline. Kick. Wide open look at one for Marsh. Just rimmed out. And Jordan Miller there. Jordan going to definitely be in double-digit rebounds for this one. Hard pass, Freegon. Look at it. Another dime delivered by Miller. Just not able to finish. Backside underneath the rim for Freegon. Frederick got to elevate. Cush. He'll take. Good defense by the Broncos. Cush right place, right time. He'll lay it back up and good. 42-29. 5:47 to go third quarter. Bruce. Freegon. He'll take. Spinning. Kick. Miller. Miller. Layup good. Jordan kind of playing his own little game out there right now, and it's working. Steal by the Broncos. Bruce just lays it up, gets the spin. He's got 14, and officials timeout rather, as Cush ties his shoe.
35,
Brooks Meyer going to check back into the ball game. First time here in this second half for Beyer. $17 points, the largest lead of the game for the Broncos. Shot no good by Vose, and then 3 purple jerseys standing in front of him for the rebound. Bruce trying to shake off Miles Vose, able to do so. Jackson Bruce all the way to the corner. Slashing Ryan Jackson. Fun basketball to watch right now for Spring Hill. 50-29. Little runner by Schultz, no good. Gets his own rebound. And now two officials both blew their whistle. They're going to get Byer for a foul down on the low block. Out goes Brown, out goes Bruce. In comes Hudson Goff, along with Peyton McAvoy for the Broncos. Callahan into the game for Louisburg, along with Strumberger. To the corner, Frederick. Back over near side corner for Billy Vose. Nearly lost it. Loose ball, somehow came out of there with it, and then Jordan Miller gets tangled up underneath the basket. That looked like that was about to be a slam dunk. I didn't even see Miller back there behind Strumberger, who just kind of ended up with the ball where he needed to be. He just needed to go up with it and just never had the opportunity. Help needed. Miller going to bring it up the floor for Spring Hill. 4:14 to play, third quarter. Broncos in control of this one. Miller gets tiled up, and there's Miles Vose getting one back on him. Miles hanging in the air. Rebound, good hustle there by Goff. Now the Broncos have 2-on-1. McAvoy, patience, up and good. Peyton McAvoy, good team basketball being played right now by the Broncos. They should feel pretty good. They do as they go to the bench. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. We'll take it along with them. It's the largest lead of the game for Spring Hill. We're back in 30 seconds.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
(52-29), Broncos playing pretty well here in this third quarter. We're halfway through the third quarter. Bronco girls winning earlier tonight, 64-33. Join us tomorrow night. Broncos host the Bonner Springs Braves in a basketball doubleheader here on Spring Hill Sports Live. So in our high school coverage and our toss in the Johnson County Cavalier action, we are fortunate to be able to broadcast, and 65 basketball games between now and the end of January. 65 basketball broadcasts. It's actually about 130 games. Good night. Throwing away Vose. He's going to hustle his way back, and does. Miles Vose. Everything you want to know about what it takes to be just a kid who hustles. He got pickpocketed. He got the ball stolen away from him, and he could have easily hung his head and given up, and he hustled back in a hurry to keep that from being an easy layup. Throw it up to Byer in the air. Big fella hangs for a moment, lays it in. Brooks Byer picks up his first bucket of the ball game. 54-29. To the corner for Callahan. Billy Vose now with it. Dish off last minute for Strumberger. And double dribble on the freshman. Byer will check out. In comes Freegon. Strumberger will check out, and Schultz comes back into the game for him. 3:10 to go, third quarter. Broncos full control. Ryan Jackson to bring it up for Spring Hill. Handoff for McAvoy. Peyton wants a three. No good. And rebound, good effort there by Cush. Outlet for Billy Vose. Bose. Miles gets tangled up. They're going to call foul, though, on the Broncos. Maybe Miller. Good crew tonight, officiating-wise. Feel like they've done about as good a job as I've seen in a while. To be kind of let them play when they need to let them play and call it when it needs to be called. Been very pleased. Hasn't come up, so that's all you need to know. Bose. Billy Bose with it again. Back to him. Miles now with it. He'll pull the three up, left it short. Pulled out of there by Brown. Broncos don't necessarily need to get in a rush now. At this point here in this third quarter in full control, they can kind of take their time, but going to keep playing. Freegon. Jackson. Carter Goff thought about a deep three. Token, if not a thought. He's got it back with him, does Carter Goff. Jackson gets tangled up, errant throw, long possession, no attempt. But showed some patience. Schultz, been quiet here in this second half. He had 9 first half points. He'll take it. Good defense by Marty Freegon. Loose ball. Freegon comes out of there with it. He's going to get tackled as well. I think it's going to be on Schultz. They do get it on Luke Schultz, his second. Team foul number 2 in this third quarter. Jackson Bruce going to check back in the ball game and replace Ryan Jackson. Marsh going to check in and replace Miles Bose. Nearly stolen away, helped out. Brown able to track it down. Good effort there by Cush to get in the passing lane. Now Jackson Bruce, kick, McAvoy, 3 on the way, no good. Left it short. Up in front court, Cush poked out by Brown. Good defense by Evan Brown, kept those hands low. Got in that passing lane. To the corner, McAvoy, back to Bruce. McAvoy, third straight 3 on third straight trip. This third straight miss. Little shake of the head for Peyton. That's pretty rare for him. One of the more consistent three-point shooters from a year ago. Marsh walked with it, got away with it. Billy Bose. Inside a minute to play third quarter. Schultz. Freegon has done it. Yeoman's work on Schultz. And Schultz's frustration foul. He'll reach on Brown and pick up his third. Stops the clock with 39.9 seconds to play third quarter. Cush going to check out. In comes Strumberger. Miles Bose checking into the game as well for Louisburg. He'll replace Schultz. Band appears to be clearing out. They've kept us pretty well entertained all night long. They're behind us, in case you didn't notice. Inbound for Brown. Here's Bruce, 37 seconds. Brown from downtown on the way, no good. Broncos 0 for 4 in their last 3 attempts. Fade away on the way, Marsh. Just missed it. Good box out, though, by Freegon on Strumberger to clear some space. Bruce. Gaw. Carter Gaw. 3, no good. Rebound, though, pulled up. Look to put it back. Up and good. On the putback for Braden Brenner. Brenner just getting in the ball game his first minutes. He'll lay one up and in, the junior. There's one at the buzzer, and that's how we head to the fourth quarter. It's all Broncos, 56-29 as we head to the fourth. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco and Wildcat basketball here in Frontier League coverage from Varsity Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Louisburg. The 8th quarter of the night starting here as we've had our girls action earlier tonight. 64-33 winners, Broncos. The Bronco boys now in full control on this one. Defensively limited Louisburg to just 2 field goals in that third quarter, 4 points. Spring Hill on the other hand scoring 18, so an 18-4 third quarter. Putting this one away. We'll get through this fourth quarter here, see what Louisburg, they will not stop, I promise you that. Miles Bowes playing chess, the senior, and his freshman post still learning the game of chess. There's your token chess reference in our basketball broadcast tonight. Brenner, near side for Brown. Through Freegon over to Miller. Brenner thought about it. Now he'll take. Braden Brenner, a little runner, no good. Jackson Bruce going to get called for the foul. Bruce will pick up his second. Back to the Wildcats, 7:25 to go in the ball game. Marsh, screen come from Strumberger. Marsh trying to weasel his way down into the paint, able to do that. Just kept getting closer to the rim. Finish it, Marsh. 12 points for that young man here for the Wildcats. Off to Bruce. Bruce elevate, 10-footer on the way, good. 16 points from Jackson Bruce. At 28 the other night against Eudora, including the buzzer beater to go to overtime. Billy Bowes for 3, no good. Freegon, he's worked hard on the boards. Up to Brown. Miles Bowes, full Superman trying to dive out of that one. Watch that dude all day long. Brenner, he's going to draw contact and go to the free throw line to shoot too.
Foul on Strumberger, his second foul, team foul number 1, and on the line, 30, Braden Brenner.
Braden Brenner at the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul was called on Strumberger, and Brenner missed the first one. Second attempt from the free throw line here from Braden Brenner, up and good. He's got 3 points, limited time. And Bowes, little runner in the lane, high, no good. Rebound off the glass for Freegon. Now the Broncos have numbers, 5 on 3. And a carry. Mistake there, Broncos had the numbers. Miles Vose controlling for the Wildcats. Approaching the 6-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Miscommunication there between Vose and Frederick. Luke Schultz checking into the ball game. Congratulations to Broncos or the Wildcats that were selected rather to the Kansas Shrine Bowl. Bruce will add to his total, 18 for the ball game. Conley Hovey, along with Ashton Moore, 2 Wildcats going to play in the 2025 Kansas Shrine Bowls. Congratulations to those 2 gentlemen. There's Bruce dunk to put an exclamation point on his night that is now 20 points strong. And a real exclamation point on this game. Strumberger, kick out, Frederick. Broncos still playing defense, and Frederick answers right back. Nice play there by Derek to get on the scoreboard with a 3-point bucket. Bruce isolate on Marsh. People going to have a hard time guarding Jackson Bruce. And he's just a sophomore. Frederick and Bruce have just decided to have a one-on-one game last couple of possessions. Long pass up in front to Brenner. And Fischel ties his shoe. And it will allow for some substitutions as well. Well-timed timeout by the officials. Out goes Bruce, out goes Miller. In comes Hudson Gaw, Carter Gaw, Brooks Byer, Evan Brown, and Brenner round out the 5 on the floor for the Broncos. Cush, Frederick, Callahan, Schultz, and Strumberger on the floor for the Wildcats. Brown knocked off his pins pretty heavily. Able to keep it. Carter Gaw for 3, no good. Rebound, Hudson Gaw, he wants a 3. That one is good. Brothers, well, be some bragging rights there for Hudson. He's in double figures as well with that 3 with 10. Season high, perhaps career high for Hudson Gaw. It's going to look pretty lopsided on the scoreboard, and Broncos going to go even deeper into the bench at the next dead ball. Little runner. They're going to call a block on Byer, maybe just a little too deep. And so Brooks will pick up his second personal foul. It's team foul number 2. Cush at the free throw line to shoot 2. Missed the first one. Right back at it tomorrow for the Broncos. Bonner Springs Braves come to town. We'll have that game for you, 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip. Chieftains on Thursday. A little homestand coming up. Much needed. Cush makes the second one. Substitutions all the way around. Dry baseline. Into the game, Brady McCormick, number 10. Also in for the Broncos, Eli Hedrick. Gabe Sanderson, a take, shot no good, looking for the rebound, fought for one. Schultz, he'll put it back up good, and the foul. Grant Gebhardt's getting into the ball game, the 6'1 sophomore. And he'll pick up that first foul. And then Brenner remains out there as well for the Broncos. Schultz.
Checking in for Luke Schultz, number 3, John Getterman.
John Getterman checking into the game for Louisburg. Wildcats subs on the floor as well. Some of these JV guys getting some bonus time here tonight. Chris Seiferling in the game. Here's a three on the way, no good. On the take by Gebhards. Far side Frederick. And Brenner going to get into contact there. See, we do have a running clock here. After the Broncos went up over that 30-point mark. Foul was called on Brenner. His first.
Foul on 30, Brenner, his first foul.
Team Young Realty postgame show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap tonight's action, get you set for tomorrow night as well. All that and more coming up as we wrap up our doubleheader coverage here from Louisburg. Getterman stolen away nearly. Yep. Tracked down. Nice play there for Spring Hill. Backside. Shot up no good. Get the own rebound. Scoop and put it up. On the putback there for Spring Hill by Eli Hedrick. Broncos will eclipse 70 points in back-to-back ball games as well. This one's saved from going out of bounds by McCormick up in front. And they can hold for the end of this one. 70-37 ends up pretty lopsided. And the Broncos cruise to victory here in a sweep tonight over the Wildcats. 64-33 on the girls' side, 70-37 on the boys' side. We'll wrap it up next as we kick off the Team Young Realty postgame show here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Give your final scoring totals and get out of here for tonight. Broncos get the sweep over the Wildcats. We'll talk about it next on the Team Young Realty postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com. For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Welcome back out here on the Team Young Realty post-game show. BJ Harris along with you. Thanks to Josh Gillard for checking in, setting in, running the camera for us tonight. Does a good job for y'all here in Louisburg, night in and night out. Post-game show brought to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty. New location there on Webster Street, kind of down there by J&T Auto and K&M Barbecue. Goes by and see the folks at Team Young Realty, new sponsors here in 2024-25. We are off and running in 2025. Bronco basketball, not too shabby. Bronco boys moved to 5-2 on the year. They'll move to 4-1 in Frontier League play, as the boys win 70-37 just a moment ago here over Louisburg girls. Spring Hill girls win as well, 64-33. They move to 5-2 on the year, 3-1 in Frontier League play. Broncos are also 3-1. I had that wrong on my stat sheet. Louisburg Lady Wildcats, they fall to 0-6, 0-5 in conference play, and the Wildcat boys, they will fall to 2-4 and 1-4 in Frontier League play. Final scoring totals for this one on the boys' side of things. Defensively, Broncos just very good, and played probably even better defense in the second half than they did the first half. Nobody in double figures for Louisburg, unless I completely, and I did. There is one double figures. Owen Marsh, I mentioned, he had 12 points for Louisburg. 9 points from Luke Schultz. Martin Freegon, it won't show up in the stats. Marty will finish the game with 3 points, but I feel like between him and Jordan Miller, they both did a really good job against Luke Schultz. It looked like he was going to be the guy. He had 9 points in the first half, and that's what he finished with as well. In this one, had some foul trouble to try to overcome. 6 points from Lance Callahan, 3 points from Ethan Cush, 3 points from Derek Frederick, and 2 points from Miles Vose for the Wildcats. For the Broncos, they had 11 guys in the scorebook tonight. That's usually a pretty good night. 3 guys in double figures, including 22 from Jackson Bruce. Back-to-back 20-point performances for them. Back-to-back 70-point performances offensively for the Broncos as well. 14 points from Evan Brown. Most of his damage coming in the first half, between 12 first-half points, including 3 second-quarter threes. 10 points from Hudson Gaw. His flurry came mostly in the first quarter. It was on that big push to get the Broncos out in front. And then just good contribution all the way around from everybody else. 5 points from Peyton McAvoy. 3 points from Freegon. 3 points from Jordan Miller. 2 points from Ryan Jackson. 2 points from Carter Gaw. 2 points from Eli Hedrick. 2 points from Brooks Byer. 3 points from Braden Brenner. As the Broncos do win it here. 70-37 on the boys' side. On the girls' side of things, 64-33. Broncos back at it against Bonner tomorrow. Then on Thursday against Tonganoxie, we'll have both those games on Spring Hill Sports Live. Louisburg back at it on Friday to take on Baldwin. We'll have that game for you as well. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Josh Giller, I'm BJ Harris saying so long from Louisburg. It was a sweep by the Broncos tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live, Louisburg Sports Live, and Varsity Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.